Recreation. Thank you to the Quark Zone for making this video 6 months ago. This video is about aliens hiding behind invisibility cloaks, right? Okay. Yeah, so something I have captured on camera is it's eerily similar to this. And no, I have not posted it yet. I haven't. But so this is what Quark Zone does. Special thanks to Quark Zone. He puts people's stories out there. You know, I haven't told my stories to anybody. I try. I speak to deaf ears most of the time. But one thing I did see on the video, and I remember that night. I remember what I could see, and then what I found on my camera. You know, I'm like, that's weird. So this is one of the things that I could see on my recording, and I'm like, I couldn't see that with my eyes, but what I saw was, let's say, two or three of these, yes, like looking like this. And what I saw was this veil. I mean, very like it looks like this in this recreation. It looks like this guy has a blanket pulled around him, doesn't it? Kind of like Harry Potter. Remember the Harry Potter movie where they had that blanket? It was the invisible cloak blanket. Well, what I do have on camera, and I would love to show it to the world one day, is you see this this veil. You see it. You see it start to get pulled downward, and then you see these heads behind it. And it's just so weird. It is just so weird. It's as if a couple of these guys right here are standing behind it, holding it up in the freaking air like a blanket, like you would a blanket. All right. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to look at this body cam footage of an invisible intruder in this woman's house. Okay. Okay. Look at that door just open up by itself. And that wasn't the first door. I think there's another door. Yeah, there is. There's another door. It does the same thing. Watch this. Watch this. Did you see that? Well, what do you know? His recording device, his ability to record what is going on, malfunctions, doesn't it? Time and time again does that happen. Now, why do you think that is? Yeah. Let's get that again. Look, but they even acknowledge it. Look, watch. So here's one of the Mr. Fugel, who owns Skinwalker Ranch right now as we speak. I'm pretty sure he's the current owner. He's one of the people who bought it, tossed it around. He bought it for scientific exploration reasons and stuff like that. He talks about his interview on the Sean Ryan show, talking about Skinwalker Ranch, talking about what has happened and this, that, and the other. What he talks about is their cell phones malfunctioning. He doesn't put it that way, but I'm calling it out what it is. It's your recording device is malfunctioning. That's what's happening. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, man, there's something to it. Whenever people want to get on here and every time people see a video of UFOs or perhaps the entities that pilot them, whatnot, or interdimensional beings that just materialize into our dimension and bounce back into theirs with the snap of a finger, people want to make fun of. Oh, look, it's always blurry. Or this one comment I saw was, oh, look, there's a Bigfoot. Here, let me grab the crappiest camera possible. It's like, shut up, that's not what that means. That's not what it's about. It doesn't matter how good of a camera you have. One thing, I think the best camera that I can think of to use is thermal imager. Just like what Predator had in the movie, where he could see the body heat. Those thermal imaging. I have an infrared night vision binocular that costs about the same as a thermal imaging binocular I would love to get, because man, I think the stuff that it can record and it can see that your eyes can't is phenomenal. Thermal imaging out here, there has been no studies and observation done out here in my realm, my area, with thermal imaging. None. Well, as far as I know, as far as the U.S. Navy and those people who watch me as I watch other stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no telling what they've caught, but they know what I have. Yeah. Imagine what this cop would have recorded had he had a thermal imager. But nevertheless, the glitching, the camera malfunctioned. Now didn't it? Did it or didn't? Okay. Here, let's play the rest of the video. Let's just do that again. Yeah, the door opens up by itself. Creepy. Yep. Camera malfunctions. Look at that door. Look at that door just opening by itself. The skeptics out here. There was a window open. Oh, it's funny how people can just come up with the answers off the top of their head, or better yet, out of their ass. Yeah. It gets better. So, I'm assuming when this is all said and done with, what these people are going to think is, it's a ghost. It's a ghost. It's a haunting. It's a ghost. Yeah. What we think of as ghost. Yeah, let's have a scientific thought about it. Scientifically, it points more in the direction of interdimensional beings or invisible entities. But alright, watch this. These are good cops, by the way. Man, the balls that it takes to just do what he did. I mean, and I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. But I didn't have a 40 caliber or a flashlight. All I had was my cell phone. So, hey, maybe me and this cop could do a who's got the bigger balls competition, huh? All right. Play. Ooh, did you hear those footsteps? They were right behind him. Ooh. Yeah, personally, I would not have had my back turned going down those stairs. He probably didn't. Maybe he had his head turned sideways just in case. Yeah, I mean he's a trained police officer. Cops are pretty good at what they do. Yeah, I'll give him that. Um, hey, so if y'all want to look up that video of that motel or a hotel in California, I believe. The people in the next room call and make a complaint about there's a lot of weird noise coming from the room next door, and front desk is like, nobody's in that room. So they sent a security guard up there, and the security guard, just look it up. He hesitates on opening the door because of what he hears, and then he opens the door and he pulls out his flashlight. He goes inside, and what you see come out of the door after he goes in, what you see come out of that door and go down the hallway and just leave. It basically leaves the room. It looks like Predator. You can see it, but you can't see it. Yeah,